Episode 17, The Fortress. Hi!
Hey, we're back. We're live.
We're live.
For the second time in...
Half of us.
Live?
Live.
Live, not
Oh,
live.
Oh, live.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Our, second time this week. This is exciting.
Yeah.
So our party has, we have a new, halfway of a new party.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
And they went to sleep after some nightly shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I don't know the name. The meaning of shenanigans.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Shenanigans. I don't do that.
Nope.
Intent on the next day to head to the Drakenels. Based on not much of what this current party remembers, but based on what Ephesus has suggested.
None of what this current party remembers.
The notes. I was trying to be generous. Based on the notes that were, all the things that have been recorded and taken down, and from previous collectors and seekers' memories and things that they had found. And so that was the game plan. However, before we get there, early in the morning, as in before the sun comes up,
The best time.
where do you sleep? Darok.
I would sleep in the Citadel.
Okay. Then as you are sleeping, like you're not quite awake yet because it's pre-dawn, so you might be coming to.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you were woken up, still not quite your time. It's highly unusual to have somebody knock on your door before dawn.
And say, "This is Durak Troll Bleeder. I'm ready." Who goes?
Admiral Stormraven requests you.
Ooh.
I will be there in 10 minutes.
All right, we will wait for you.
I'll put on my armor and weapons and grab my spear with Fargrim's banner on it.
Where does Wigbit sleep?
He used to probably just keep up with Rowan wherever Rowan slept. So
He's sleeping in the church.
I guess the church.
You're sleeping in the church with the bodies?
Well, not in the next room over, maybe.
Not right next to the
Let me-
bodies.
Yeah.
I gotta figure this out.
Where do you guys stay?
I don't know that I slept much last night.
Yeah, we had a long night.
We did. I mean, we were in and out pretty quickly. Though.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't start till late.
It took a
That's
while.
true.
It did take a while. Yeah, we fast
We
forwarded
did it
through
carefully.
the details, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to spend all the money yet. It's probably
No.
still someplace in Southport,
Yeah. Somewhere cheap.
Okay.
but not too cheap.
But like pretty cheap.
But I mean, like, we
North
don't want to get
Southport.
mugged
North
after a good night.
Southport.
You're afraid of getting mugged? Come on.
We're just-
I do we do the mugging.
maybe-
we don't
maybe
get
I'm
mugged.
mugged.
We don't get mugged.
I don't
We
mind
mug.
anybody.
Maybe
I mug
southern
some people
Westport
sometimes.
would be,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, down
In
there
between
where
South and
south
Westport?
and west. Yeah, that may be your
Yeah.
slightly better than
Right.
getting
I'll
mugged.
cover
here.
it.
Mug. Okay. All right. Fair
I think
enough.
y'all can afford it.
You don't spend the money where you steal it.
Yeah. Okay, so 10 minutes pass.
Yes.
You're dressed.
I march out and down the hall to the gathering room.
So when you watch out, there's two guards standing there. They're waiting for you.
Oh, even better.
And they
See me
Follow
at any
us.
point. I shove my bed in the corner and sleep like
So-
with my back in the corner.
they
with my
take you
stuff
down and kind
in
of
front of
Just
out of
lays out one
Nope.
leg off.
out of where you were sleeping, and they take you to the
Opposites.
back to the room of collection.
Wasn't we independently made
Oh.
opposite roads?
And so as you go in, well, not the room of collection, the building that housed the room of collection. As you go in, the first thing that you notice is that in like the entry passageway, there's fog everywhere. But you have no problem seeing through it. Like you see the fog, but it doesn't inhibit you at all. You see everything very clearly through the fog.
That's weird.
And the two guards that are with you stop when they see the fog. And then you see two other guards come over who clearly are moving through the fog just fine. And the two guys that are with you are like, And so those two guys, like, you know, basically you're handed off. And they start walking with you. And so you get past in that main hallway, which has the doors, like the doors where, like, the first time as Seekers, your previous characters met, and then some other rooms that are off to the side. And he takes you into the oval chamber, which is where
Not me.
yeah, where folks met Storm Raven the first time, where he explained you kind of the very first thing, where you picked up all your stuff that had been taken away from you. And so he leads you in there, and then instead of heading like towards the room of collection, he takes you off to the left, which is, you know, where that's where the cells were for people that had vanished, where they were kept. And so he takes you kind of down that hallway, and as you kind of enter this hallway and you go down, you see that Admiral Stormraven is standing there, and you see there's a smoldering body, clearly in the garb of a guard. You see that there's another smoldering body beside Ephilis, and you see Ephilis is sitting on the floor, and he looks a little singed, but otherwise he's sitting there, and you see that his, like, and I've described this before with him, he has this thing where his book appears, and then so there's a pen that's writing fiercely while he's just sitting there like this, and the pen is just writing in the book. But he's also talking to Stormraven. And then as you kind of walk in, Stormraven is like, "Where's that dwarf? Well, it's about time. Get over here."
Like, I wanted to be ready.
Well, the battle already happened.
What has occurred here?
Well, so, and he kind of turns around and he points to the cells, and you see that the cells are empty. You see the problem?
Those
Do you remember who was in the cell?
Cebu?
Cebu.
Oh, Cebu's been taken?
Yes.
By who?
And Ephilis looks up and goes, "A very old and angry half-elf."
Really?
Yes. And the pages in his book kind of flip back a few pages,
So the one that we ran into
and he kind of
when we were killing Chimali.
I'm guessing there's not too many old angry half-elves running around.
He did all of this?
Yeah.
He came alone?
Yep. He,
What feet I'm taking.
near as I can tell, and he kind of pauses and, like, shakes his head. You can heal, right? Can you heal?
Yes.
He points at the guy that's beside him, and you can tell he is very lightly breathing.
Okay.
He's like, I think he's gonna pull through, but we've sent for another cleric.
I say, may Torm bolster your soul. And he gains back 8.
Oh wow! Yeah, it's like,
Bolstered.
yeah. So his eyes fly open. He comes. You know, he's like, so yeah, that'll do nicely. Thank you.
Who else?
Well, that one over there, unfortunately, I don't think Jace is with us anymore. But Kumar here, he will, once he fully recovers, I'm guessing he will make a tithe towards the Church of Clengeddon Silverbeard, or at least to the standard of Fargrim
Darkfoe.
Fargrim Darkfoe. He's like, yes.
It's like, your tithe can be in blood that you spill in future battles.
All right.
They did this, and so we'll do to them.
Cutscene. Wigbit. In the church you're in, you hear a kind of a faint knocking. So it's not on your door, but it's somewhere in the church.
Yeah, I'll pop up and go investigate.
And so you see there are two guards people that are there, and they say, we're from Admiral Stormraven. There's been an attack at the castle. We need someone to someone to come heal quickly. And then the other guard says, yes, Master Ephelis is on death's door.
I'll come. 1 minute.
Come back.
Grab my
Ephelis
stuff
is singed, but otherwise he's okay.
I was going to say, was he bloodied?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he looks damaged. He looks like he's definitely hurt. But yeah. Yeah. So, yes, that's what you hear. And then you say that. You're like, what? Oh. Who are you?
Me? I'm Wigbit.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
The other one goes, yeah, this is the yeah, that one. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
The freak.
Alright, so y'all are heading back. So along with the cleric too. He says, yeah, so I was up most of the night working on things that we brought back. I think I found some things out, which I was going to share with you this morning, but not in this manner. But there was near as I can tell, Kumar might be able to fill us in a little bit. Of course, yes. Well, so we were, I was at our post, in the hallway before you get to the Oval Chamber, and the door opened, and then it closed, and nobody came in, but the door opened and it closed. So
they were invisible.
So we thought that was strange. We thought maybe it was just a trick of this enchantment that you have placed here, Ephelis. But nevertheless, I decided that I should come find you because I knew you were still in the room of collection. So I came to find you, and Ephelis says yes. So then, as he's knocking on my door, I hear, walk towards the cell just a little bit.
All right.
So as you walk towards the cell, all of a sudden you see a, on the wall, kind of opposite the cell, you see this mouth appear, and it says very loudly, "There are only 2 people who can authorize this. Have you cleared this with them?" And it kind of echoes throughout the whole building. So I heard that. And then I realized that somebody was here that shouldn't have been here. So I came here, and that's when I saw this this half-elf individual. He had the gnome Cebu in his hands. So I attempted to send him away, as in banish him is what we call it. And he didn't go away. He in fact, it seemed like almost like my magics were absorbed by his power.
I have experienced this as well.
It doesn't usually happen to me.
This The spirit
little
guards
shock.
of Tyr could not even affect him.
Right. Yeah. So then he threw a pretty nasty bolt of lightning down the hallway. It took out Jace there, who I'm not sure why Jace was here. I'm assuming Jace was under some kind of enchantment. But yeah, so the lightning took him out, and it would have taken out Kumar here. But yes, I cannot thank you enough, Master Ephelos, for taking most of that strike for me. Yeah, so I was able to absorb some of that magic and keep him alive. But I had to act quick to save him. It was either save him or go after the half elf. So I chose to keep him alive. But as I did, he grabbed Cebu and vanished. Like teleported away.
I see. Have we looked in the area for any signs of a purple ring?
No, but I can. And he starts to look. I don't see anything here.
Rowan would look to see if the area had been blessed or cursed.
Well, I can't do much with that. Seems like it's more in your department than it is mine. Where is Rowan anyway? This is Stormraven.
He was killed, sir.
Rowan of the South Ward?
He was killed in battle
Yeah.
a day ago.
Ethel up and says, I was going to let you know this when you got back, but you got back so late last night, I figured we could discuss it today.
His body lies in the state. I was able to preserve him moments after death.
So
We need but a small cache of diamonds to restore him.
I bet the little guy that was with him probably isn't real happy about that, huh? Ravi? Where is he?
Ravi is at his shop.
Oh, well, we should probably go get him then, right?
His days of adventuring are past.
That's unfortunate.
There was a half-orc that traveled with us through the portal, but he did not survive the journey.
We've been gone for a little while.
Yeah, a few things have happened in the past 3 days.
Well, at least we can bring the fair in here, and he can probably look into the things that are going on.
I
He had
carried
old
the,
weird eyes type thing. It was very unsettling, but I think he could do some stuff with that.
I carried the Farron back from the
And Ephelos is
cultists. His body lies in state beside Rowan's.
Whew.
It's like these are dangerous times.
They are. They seem to have gotten more dangerous.
No,
So
we've
Selenar is now leading your party?
I never met Selenar. He had been killed,
No, he's
and his body was beyond.
You really need to make it back here more often, Admiral. I've been a little busy on the southern border.
Selenar, Ravi had been killed but restored.
So we have no more collectors? Well,
I'm on assignment, and they've allowed me access to the room of collection. Wigbet seems to be a collector.
Wigbet?
Yes, a barbarian who we found when Fargrim Darkfoe sent me to catch up with these that had gone to the swamp.
Yeah.
When I made it to them, then Wigbet was already with them. And with them was Grim the half-orc. The Farron fell in battle just before I got there.
He didn't seem like the real fightery type.
The Farron?
Yeah.
I didn't get to see him fight.
It didn't sound like you did much fighting then. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's water on the
So they've paid the
bridge.
blood price for every step that they've taken.
But you brought their bodies back.
Yes. We'll need to actually raise the Farron from the dead, but we'll need to do no such thing for Rowan of the Southward. Grim will need to be raised from the dead.
We don't need to bring Rowan back?
We do, but the magic required to restore his body will be less.
Ah,
We need to only restore his body. We do not need to raise him from the dead.
I see. You've arrived, Wigbit.
Oh,
And so again, as
you
you
alright?
get, so the things I described to him, as you got to the door, there's a bunch of fog, but you can see through it just fine. And so yeah, you come down the hallway, and yeah, so you come running in, yeah, or you come walking in. I don't know if you're walking or running, but
oh, kind of right between,
yeah,
hopping a little bit. Yeah.
so kind of.
Are you all right?
Oh, this is Wigbit.
Tapos.
Ah,
This is Wigbet.
I see. Yes, I'm fine. I'm just a little singed, a little pissed,
Well, what happened?
and he. Blah, and he tells you, yeah. And he gives you the shorter version, but yeah, he tells you.
It'll be in
Does
the
anybody need any help?
Dragonels. That's where the fight
I heard
is.
there was healing needed.
Oh yeah, and then the priest comes in and says, "Well, Kumar here needed it a little more than, but I mean, he's still hurt." So the priest comes over and knows Kumar, and Kumar stands there. Stormraven looks at him. "Don't you have business to be about?" "Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir." And he's like, yeah. So it's just the two of you, huh?
There are two seekers that were recently vanished. And they're somewhere around.
Well, there's been seekers. Are these seekers that are more trusting with this?
They were brought into the room of collection already, sir.
So I looked at Ephesus, I was like, just gonna keep writing. It's dire times. We just, I made a decision. You did. So where can we find, what am I looking for? He said, well, one's
It's a blue devil and a cat.
a what?
A blue devil and a cat.
They're called tabaxis, and he's a blue tiefling. Very unusual. Blue tail and everything.
He casts no shadow.
You sure do attract the. We sure do get the unusual ones here, don't we? All right. Well, I'll
Lately, yes.
I'll put the folks to look for them. Unless we know a faster way to locate them. Any idea what they were going to do last night?
I do not.
Help us point the way
They
toward.
were going to procure some diamonds if they could.
Oh, they were finding diamonds for the...
The old diamond shop?
Yep.
There doesn't seem
I'm
to be
not
one
sure
of
what
those.
they had planned.
That's it.
I assume so.
Of course. Where else would we get diamonds?
Yeah. It's the only place to get that.
I mean, that wasn't the
So-
diamond shop. I thought I was
Pretty
sure that
it's
was the diamond shop.
I think that was the diamond shop.
It seemed like the
We need to
diamond
go
shop.
find Cebu, right?
Yes.
I mean, he's going to try it again.
Yeah, and I think I have some ideas for that. Nephilis kind of stands up. Oh, damn, that hurt. was not an ordinary lightning bolt.
What do you mean?
It was very concentrated. It hit hard. Much harder than lightning should. Much harder than I can throw a lightning bolt. Let's put it that way.
A concentrated lightning bolt?
Yeah.
What magic is this?
Powerful magic. He's carrying he carried I think it's gold. A golden staff that seemed to do a lot.
All missions now happen at midnight.
Carried a golden staff.
Yeah.
Gold, yeah.
Don't know what happened to it.
It seemed a little more
Shame
Oh,
if
this
you
new
lost
medallion
it.
I made?
powered.
Definitely melted from gold.
Yeah.
But I think I can help locate our two erstwhile seekers. Is there one that we think would respond to a message better than the other?
I think that it's likely that they're together. I think that the one called Vale may be easier to...
I don't know why.
He actually has a name. That
He
helps.
does.
Do what?
He has,
has
a name, so that helps.
He does have a name. One of them has a name.
Veil. That's the tabaxi, right?
Yes.
I don't trust the devil, honestly.
There's a difference.
There's a big difference.
There's
It's
a
a different
difference.
kind of roll.
Demon.
One's an arcana, one's religion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you think you're still asleep at dawn? Or do you think
Oh yeah, we were out late.
Okay.
And we
Yeah.
came back to drink.
I mean, you drank.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hung out. Maybe played some cards.
I mean,
There
we
was
probably had about 2
anybody-
hours of sleep.
Yeah.
There was
You hear
anybody willing
you
to.
get a
Message.
Ping. Yep. They like kind of. This is Ephesus in the Citadel. Need you here now. Bring the blue devil.
Do I wake up?
Yeah.
okay.
Like it wakes you up. Yeah.
I look over at him, all kind of huddled in the corner with all this stuff, and I look back at the pillow, and be fine. Puts his head back down.
I said I needed you now. So hurry up.
Wait, is this 2-way? I forget.
Yeah, so you're allowed to. Yeah, you're allowed to respond one way.
Who is this again?
You don't get another response.
Says, I've been asleep for 2 hours. There's 4 more hours before I'm getting up. Not even sunlight out. Does it not understand? I'm cat-based. My sleep.
It's a cat nap. It's a
I don't know if that went as well as we thought it was going to go.
How so? That happened inside his mind, right?
Yeah. He didn't seem to know who I was.
It's been 2 hours.
What was the other one's name?
It was called Shadow.
Shadow. Shadow, this is Ephesus at the Citadel. Wake up, your cat friend, again, and bring him to the Citadel immediately. You have been requested. Thanks.
The man from the room.
Ephesus.
Yeah, he said they need us now.
I know. But
It's early,
so early, like,
but he sounded angry.
okay.
I think we should probably go.
I haven't slept yet.
Me either, really.
I can wait a few more hours.
I'm not sure that they'll agree with that.
Fine. Rolls out of bed, collects his few meager belongings, throws the pack halfway over his shoulder, unlocks the door. Alright, let's go. Trudge up to the Citadel.
Oh yeah, I also realized when I was doing my description last time, I didn't realize at that point that tieflings don't have normal pupil eyes. They have, there's just solid, there's no visible pupil or sclera or anything, it's just solid color. So, Unknown has just solid black eyes.
I trust him more now.
Extra creepy. Also, I'm a demon, by the way.
Yeah, not devil. Requires an Arcana check.
I mean, you can keep calling me a devil. I mean, for all you know, I look like a devil, right?
Let's see, Arcana. Yeah, I'm
Asmodeus
gonna go with
a
devil.
demon?
He's a devil.
Oh, is he a devil?
Yeah, he's
I
a
thought
devil.
Asmodeus was a demon.
He's the devil.
Okay, never mind. I'm a devil.
Yeah.
Religion check.
He's infernal, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was. Oh yeah. Devils are infernal. Demons are something else. Is that right?
Arcana.
They all die.
Demons are Arcana.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
What
they're
are
all...
they? What are they? Abyssal? Or they
Demons are generally all about destruction.
Demons are abyssal.
Devils
okay.
are all about
Devils are infernal.
rule through
okay.
evilness. Yeah. Demons just want to blow everything up.
All right.
Traditionally, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a
better
devil
to be a
then.
devil.
So I'm a devil.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Yeah, we don't
I
know.
mean, you can be a demon. Why? I'm
could-
just
yeah,
saying,
you don't know.
You're actually just a demon.
Who knows? We'll find out. I got a
We
secret
slowly
demon
make
name.
our way
But
up
yeah,
to the Citadel.
All right. Yeah, it is early.
It is
so very early.
One
City
point
hasn't
of
quite got
exhaustion.
going yet. I mean, it's getting going.
Well,
But it hasn't quite
we'll
got
see.
going yet.
Definitely taking a nap today.
Cat nap.
Yeah, probably on the way to wherever we're going. Maybe they'll just give us a cart or something. We
Yeah,
can
take us all the way there.
sleep in the back.
So as you, as they're making their way, the others. So Ethel says, so I think that I think I need to pull up the right document. There we go. I think that whatever's going on with why they want Sibo so bad. I mean, if they had already kidnapped him one time and then rescued him, I would assume that this half-elf is working with Minori in some capacity. I mean, is that a reasonable assumption?
I think so.
Y'all saw
We saw them together.
them together. So, well, let's go to the room and wait for if the others actually show up, and that way we'll have to explain everything more than once.
And then we march.
This is terrible. What do we get ourselves into?
Marching.
Most hilarious march.
It's like we'll show the Lightbringers what war means.
We haven't even eaten yet.
We didn't even
Worf
stop.
marching proudly at the front, the frogman beside him, and then the two sleepy devil and
Slinking
cat
behind,
them.
going, why are we standing in the
Yeah,
open?
yeah. It's so bright out here, and
Oh, wrong time of day.
yeah, and war. Oh, go to war. Not an army.
Lucrative, but not at the front line.
No, it's the worst place to be.
Does Durak hate this party so much right
Yeah, it's different than he's used to.
So you eventually arrive at the gates.
Yeah.
They, of course, at first don't know who you are and
Yeah.
seem to, but then they was like, "Oh, you're the Blue Devil guy." Oh yeah. Too many of you floating around here. And as he says "Blue Devil guy," floating around, the guy puts his hands on the sword. So no, this is the one. This is the one Ethel was called for. This one? Yeah, this one. This one. And the cat man. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
They take you to the hallway, and as you Well, the door opens the hallway. You see it's full fog as you walk in, but you can see through it. It's foggy. You know it's foggy, so you can
But
see
not
Are
outside.
you
But not
seeing this
outside.
as well?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
That's not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's normal for this place. Seems weird though.
Look at your guards walk up.
I mean, I don't mind it.
Come on, they're waiting for you.
Oh, all right,
Oh.
all right.
So you walk down the foggy hallway through the oval chamber. Takes you to the hallway with the room of collection, and you both can tell that the door. You can see the door just fine, and y'all saw this too, by the way. But you can also tell that there's an illusion to make the door actually not appear as a door. But y'all can see it just fine.
Defensive measures have been
Improved.
So they goes to the door, and the guards kind of stop. They point you to the door, and then they walk back to the main hallway. So you're standing outside the door.
come in and bring some ale.
I went for a handle.
There is none.
Speak the words.
Well, hello,
What?
we're here. We've been called. We don't have
Oh,
an
yeah,
ale,
they
but
They said some kind of word
oh,
to get in here.
yes, in Gnomish or something. Was it?
Istia.
Ah, yes, it's,
Oh,
it's
Istia.
Near the door
Right,
open.
it was Gnomish. We'll walk in.
Drockler, isn't she?
Finds immediately, looks for like some open floor, lays down his pack, lays on it. His eyes are open, like
Yeah.
looking up at everybody, but just kind of starts settling in on his, laying on his back, hands behind his head. All right, what
You
is so
walk in and
important?
see Ephesus,
Can't
and you see
sleep.
this other individual you've never met. Clearly a slightly imposing figure. It's Stormraven.
Yeah.
Good morning.
These
Good
two?
morning, all.
This is what we're left with? Well, I was in a bind. The door closes. So, early this morning, here's what happened. Blah.
You got struck by lightning.
Lightning? Inside?
I did.
And we are to find this man.
It's half elf, yes.
Oh. That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Well, as long as he's in front, we're fine.
No, true.
Okay. So what's the reward on this one?
I'll bring you back a reward. I'll bring you back this half-elf's head dipped in tar.
That's not the reward. That's a,
No, it's not
Trophy.
worth
that's-
very much.
No, that's actually quite disgusting.
Probably even less with the tar on it and
Ugh.
stuff.
But it would preserve it a bit longer, though. Then.
Yeah.
So you want us to go save this gnome
Yes.
that was stolen again?
Yes.
It's quite persistent.
Yeah. Why do they keep kidnapping this gnome?
Using the prophecy.
Eh?
And he has been afflicted with the same condition that you two have.
Oh.
So you might be just a few down the line.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. You thought they were trying to use him as a
Conduits.
conduit for something.
Yes.
right. But so, what was the reward for going?
So when this half elf took him, Sibu started crying out. I mean, we know that he was suffering from this, well,
The clutches.
delusions and paranoia, and he was going on and on about his dragon head. But then he said, as he was vanishing, he said, "Only in the towers of night can it end." He's reading from the book. "Only in the towers of night can it end. The battle axe stands outside, but it must be broken."
Towers of Night, huh?
They're a Tower of Moon or something.
Battle axe.
Seems easy.
Yeah.
Her tower's crashing down.
Yeah,
Her
that's
tower's channeling darkness.
yeah. That was yes.
Towers with purple rings around them.
Yep.
The tower's vanished. And the battle axe, that was the woman, the human woman.
Wielding a battle axe.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
The Towers of Night. I wonder if that place where we were was the Land of Night.
The Astral Sea.
I wasn't there.
The island in the Astral Sea.
Could be. Oh. There's the other reason I wanted to wait. The keys. I was up all night.
Yes.
I think I cracked at least one of them.
I have mixed feelings about that. Which one? So we can have one last shot at cracking it before you give us the answer.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I would like for us to be the ones to crack the codes.
You would? Alright, I won't tell you what it is then.
I'd prefer to not be given that information.
No?
We put a lot of time into failing at that.
Yeah.
What if the GM's key wasn't super awesome? And he might
Do you want to take those back and redo the keys?
No.
He just wants to correct, make a slight correction
Just give us half credit.
right now. Yep.
I really like this, and so I'd like for those keys to work
Did
right.
as much as we could.
The
information
y'all did
we had.
very good with the information that was present.
All right.
However,
I'm really disappointed. I want to be on record.
sorry,
Look, he'll make more puzzles.
I will.
Yeah.
This one was so badass, though.
Yeah, it was good.
Until it wasn't quite right.
No, it was great. It was great. You did a
It
great
was
job.
less bad. Is this well actually the one that I'm certain I cracked that I don't think you had any chance of cracking says, let me figure out which ones y'all have. Sorry, as I have too many documents. So we have human woman will enter city, trouble, covenant cracks, where are the dwarves, and you had one more.
We have Where are the Dwarves, the Covenant cracks. Then we had Must It Be Illithid Expanding Prison,
Okay,
which was close but not quite right.
so Illithid expanding. Must know where and why.
Oh, it had why and where,
Yeah.
Okay.
but it
So you had that one practically right.
Yeah, illithid expanding must know where and when. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Illithid Expanding Prison.
Nope.
Just expanding.
Illithid
Like
expanding.
territory.
Must know where and why.
Oh,
Or physically. It'd be weird. Giant
Giant
illithid.
illustrated, yep.
And
That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
They're bad enough.
Like dinosaur size. Just, yeah, huge tentacles, 8 feet long. Just awful.
Glad that one's wrong.
well, that's the one I've got so far today. I want ruin. It's fun. But I think that it seems like that the obvious place to look for Minori is
the
the
Drakenels.
Drakenels. Unless she is still in the city somewhere, but we have everyone out on the lookout for her. I don't know what that means, but we have everyone out on the lookout for her. He says, I can get you to the Drakenels quickly.
It's helpful.
Since I believe all of this is rather time sensitive.
Do we think that's where Cebu went?
Yes.
Well, if this half-elf is connected to Minori, and we think Minori is there, then we still don't know why. But it's a reasonable assumption.
Will you be able to bring us back quickly? Or are we walking back?
And he kind of looks up at Storm Ravens. Only if I accompany you there myself. So it's like, you just almost got killed. He's like, I know, but we said whatever it takes, whatever the cost. Whatever it takes. He says, and the things I've seen over the last, it's only been a day.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's worth it.
I pull out a red potion and hand it to him.
Oh,
What have you, Storm Raven?
what of me?
Yeah, do you want to fight with us?
Oh,
See him in action.
he says, it's not my calling right now. The king needs me back on the southern. I returned here based on Ephesus sending me a message last night. Technically, probably deserting my post right now. But, it's just a technicality, so.
Yeah, he's the admiral.
There's a lot going on the southern border, so.
Are they invading?
They are making a lot of noise like they are going to. Still unsure what is going on. Some skirmishes, but it's still difficult. I still don't believe that these troops are directly from Sojournus, which is the capital of the latest realm. It still doesn't make sense to me, so. But I digress.
The whole damn world's falling apart.
At least our corner of it is. So.
It's going to take you several hours before we can go. To prepare for whatever you have to prepare for.
F says, I'll be ready to go in just a couple minutes.
Oh, fine.
Wait, I think didn't they have to do something with the
Oh, yeah,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
I go into my backpack and look through some secret pouches and put out a little pouch and toss it over to
Duroc.
like Fargo, sure, yeah. To Duroc. It's this tiny little pouch. It clinks a little bit in your hand.
I open it up and pour it out into my hand.
10 diamonds. That was all you're looking for, yeah?
Maybe. What are their value?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
You said you wanted diamonds, we find diamonds. He lays back down.
Stormhaven just smiles. That's neat.
They needed them for their friend.
Yeah, the dead friends.
It's like, do any of you know how to know the value of diamonds?
Well, how much did you pay for them?
I don't think it's 1-to-1, It's not exactly how it works.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it
Stormraven.
Isn't it like magical?
I like
value?
these
Right.
two.
Yes!
They can stay.
Raven.
Apple says, you're not.
He's a do whatever it takes kind of guy.
Hey, by any means necessary.
But yeah, that's what he's
I mean, people sell them for different, depends on what's their value to them,
right?
and
It's whatever the clerics say it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to figure out which noble's missing diamonds. Ooh, they're gonna be they're gonna be upset.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I didn't see any noble.
I certainly saw no nobles.
No, you wouldn't have seen them.
All right, well,
Right.
They're really loose with their,
Well, let's take these to the church.
That is true.
If the spell works, then they're of enough value, and the remaining diamonds will stay in my hand. If the spell doesn't work, then they're not of enough value.
Well, I hope they are.
Oh, good. I can swing by the I can swing by the church anyway. Just dust it off. He hands you your potion back. Thank you, but we might need this the next time we're in a big fight and somebody forgets that they has it on them.
I'll try not to forget.
He says, one question before we head to Moongate, which is the name of the Children's Church. So, Rowan was able to describe to me fairly accurately, well, Rowan and the other collectors, about this keep. So they were voluntarily taken prisoner in, and then fought their way out of.
Not a
So I
bad
have
way
a
to get
pretty
in somewhere.
good picture of that I can send us there. But he also mentioned there was a larger fortress back in the mountains that they could see from the keep. That was less well described, and I've never been there. So the magic I would use to take us there, it could be a little dangerous, depending on...
I have not slept enough today for dangerous. Nor has anyone said how much we're getting paid. We haven't talked about that yet.
No.
So if we're thinking that...
I don't know if they're going to pay us.
I don't think they plan to pay us. Well, you get what you pay for.
So if we're thinking that we want to head to the keep, that would be easier, but I can also send us to the fortress, and that would be a little less easy.
Well, if the difference of half an hour means Cebu's life or death, then the easy route might not be the right one.
That is true.
Although a route into somewhere you know as opposed to somewhere you don't might actually be easier.
Much.
And, might actually be faster.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the distance we'd have to travel from the keep to the fortress.
Distance is nothing.
He said it looked to be... Make sure I get the number right. Hold on. Yeah. Maybe 500 feet.
Oh, that's not so far.
Not at all. We can run that in half a minute.
Up a treacherously inclined, steeply one way in, one way out.
That's fine.
Seems easy enough.
This is a charge toward death.
Well, not if you don't charge.
Exactly.
There are other ways.
There's a lot of other ways to get
find
into
them.
places like this.
Oh, people always think that places are safe. But they never really look at the other ways in.
Yeah.
If this keep were connected to the fortress,
then you go a
Might
different
be.
way. You go the way they assume is most protected by natural resources.
So, the keep or the fortress itself?
Oh, you start at the keep, and but was there what did you say? It's just over there. There was a narrow thing. Why was it so narrow? Was there like a moat around it? What kind of place is this?
Unscalable hills.
Psh, I have never met an unscalable hill.
Okay.
we must all travel up this hill.
Okay, we can make that happen. You're talking to Veil of the Moon. We can get up anywhere.
And there may be other ways in that you didn't that they didn't see and
Maybe they don't have the eye for it.
their haste to escape.
Right.
The Rock, I think I'm with these two.
We can.
All right, then we go to the keep.
All
I
right.
don't
Besides,
mind a good climb.
a keep is small. If there's someone to dispatch there, it's easier to dispatch just a few than an entire.
Yes.
Maybe we
Certainly.
can get some of those flying steeds.
Well, what the what?
Flying steeds.
What is this flying steed?
Yeah,
I've never even
and I'll
had a
share all
regular
this
steed.
information
Yeah.
that my dead friends shared with me last night too, with Admiral and Ephelis and so on. We were warned about the flying steeds.
Flying steeds.
Rowan said,
Oh. Sorry. I thought you were talking about the hippogriffs.
Yes.
Okay.
"Yep." And then just everything else that they shared with me. I'm trying to recall. Rowan talked about he recommended going to the keep or to the stronghold.
Yep. He said he thought you should find
He
her and the
said the
sideways
guy
armor
with the
man.
sideways armor. He thought was important and connected. He didn't give a lot of detail though.
Sideways armor?
Why would you wear it on sideways?
I had the impression it
Makes
was.
sense.
I don't know. The way Rowan talked about him was always a little off. Like he had, I don't know. It's almost like he knew him, but that doesn't make any sense. But it's almost like he recognized. He didn't really want to talk about him when he was telling me about him. He talked about him. He didn't really want to talk about him. I'm not. I don't know.
Right at the end, he had his memories restored, so I wonder what he knows.
Well, we could go ask him. Come on.
Yes, take several hours for that.
Yes.
Well, we should just all go together.
Well,
And then the Farron shared
I mean,
about the
probably a nice
devil
place
or
to
demon
rest,
with
actually.
a snake or
There.
wolf or something coming out of its belly.
A devil with a snake coming out of its
He
belly?
had visions. I would remember this better, I hope. And what else did he
There's-
describe to me?
There was a wolf-headed
The
demon with
prism.
a snake coming out of its abdomen, holding a prism, handing the prism to a demon lord who the Farron saw in a vision not destroy a town, but like harvest the people from a town, like conduct them through a gate.
Lord. What kind of
Was there anything else?
Like the
things
wolf and the
are
serpent,
accepting?
two-headed, long neck, wielding a battle axe thing.
That could be it.
Yes. That was a vision someone had.
Great.
Yeah, wolf and serpent.
couple
Wielding
demon
battle
lords, a mysterious
Yes.
prism.
That is it.
No one has given us
Wonderful.
how much this is worth.
I mean, that prism could be worth something.
No, but if it
The
is
prism
in
was made of
it's in a prophecy. I don't want
bronze.
it.
3 colors, yeah.
Bronze?
No, it was
Blue
3.
and something else.
Oh.
All right.
Bronze, black, and blue.
Bronze, black, and blue.
Rolls to a stand, picks up his pack, puts it lazily over his shoulder. All right, let's get this over with.
Hey, Blue. I'll pull Unknown
Blue?
aside.
His name is
Blue? Yeah, all right. He
I'll
calls me
pull
Blue,
out
he
this
calls me Shadow.
weird-looking hat next to it. You ever seen one of these?
Oh, that.
Oh, the hat in
That
disguise. Who'd you give it to?
He's just
Blue?
showing it to me.
Most
Have I
weirdest
ever
one
seen
of
one of
us.
these?
I don't know. Have you ever seen one of these?
What do you remember?
I don't. Oh, that's
true,
a
you
good point.
remember.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look familiar.
Probably actually fairly valuable, but what you do is you put it on and you can, once you're used to it, you can make it have you look like anything that's
Do you need to get used to
roughly
that?
your size. I thought
I don't know about it.
you might be able to use it.
That can, I mean, that could be fairly
Yes,
useful,
requires attunement.
I suppose,
might
for
wanna
certain things.
Try that out if you want to not be too obvious looking
Obvious.
at times.
That could be very useful.
I'm just saying, look, we're all different, but
But you're the most different.
Look. I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
Oh well. Let me know.
Okay. Well, I'll give it some thought.
Are we going?
To the church.
Yes.
You see Ethels go
Which
over
I'm
and
sure has somewhere comfortable.
he takes a cloak off and he puts his cloak on. And he takes a silver staff.
How many stabs does he have?
He's got
One mate.
just one.
Oh.
Dark or yeah.
And you see him.
Old Elf had the gold.
Fine. Tosses you something. There's your payment.
Take a look in there. Start
It's
counting
a.
quick.
He tosses it to you and you call it. It's an amulet. There. It might take you a little bit of time to get used to it.
Oh.
What do you mean
I
get
mean,
used
you
to?
might be able to use it.
What do you mean? Okay. What's in this pouch?
Just saying.
I do not know what you mean.
I think he thinks you should wear it.
Why would I wear it? It's so gaudy.
Tuck it under.
Tuck it on their what? Topless.
Oh, right, that's
know
right.
what?
He doesn't wear a
He's
shirt.
shirtless.
Sorry, he doesn't wear a
He's
shirt.
sailor.
Yeah,
I may need a cloak
I
if we're
guess.
going up to the mountains.
it's true.
All right. Well, maybe when I get some sleep, take a look at what this thing is you give me.
That's your payment. You may do with it whatever you wish.
All right. Well, if it's worth something, then you will have a good sailor to help.
With the sailing.
Well, you know, whatever you need.
Right. Sailing and other activities.
I'm good at many things.
Doesn't work.
It's
It's a golden amulet on a gold chain.
Very gaudy.
With the sun at the center. With yeah.
This is horrible. This is the worst gift ever. He doesn't know me at all.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, moon's in the name.
Yeah, Veil of the Moon.
And now we're going to the moon gate, so
That he's
at
happy
least
about.
make
Yeah.
you
It does.
happier.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you head to Moon Gate. He goes and talks to a cleric for a minute and comes out looking a little better.
Go and find somewhere to sleep if I can.
Yep. Lie down for a little bit.
Find one of those
Maybe,
deathbeds.
yeah, like 4 hours.
You found diamonds already? One of the clerics.
I said, do you know the value of these?
I mean,
They were given to me, so I don't know anything about them.
they were just given to you?
People just give
They're where
away
people are-
diamonds in this
Got some
town.
wealthy friends.
Crazy stuff. People just handing them out in the streets. Or slightly off the street.
I don't remember how much they were. Wasn't each one? No, 50. Did I tell you?
No.
Oh, I never told you. That would have been good to know.
You told us there were 10 of them. And you told us about the money.
Yeah. We didn't take all.
Nope.
You
Because
did.
we're good.
You said they fit into a necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I made
How big of a necklace? Who knows?
Well, thank goodness
We
it
don't
wasn't
know
a
if it was
crown.
a human necklace or a troll necklace or...
Probably a troll necklace.
Yep. They like to wear diamond necklaces, I hear.
I love their necklaces.
This is well, I'm not certain, but I could certainly test if you wish to bring your friends back. I will know in the casting how much they're worth, or at least if they're worth enough.
I can cast a spell on Rowan.
Oh,
Don't
I
waste
don't
your energy.
require your services. Oh no, that's a good point actually.
Yeah.
How much would it cost for you to cast this spell?
oh, you mean the actual spell?
Yeah, Revivify. 30 gold?
The old market value of spells.
Yeah. That used to be a thing.
Yep.
And they got rid of the thing. Yeah, Do you remember seeing it anywhere?
Yeah, it's in like the. Where is it?
157?
It's in like this. Is it in the services?
Oh yeah, it is in the. I always thought it should be in the DMG, but
Yeah,
it is
but
in the
it's
player's
not.
handbook.
Services. No. What are those? Spellcasting services.
There it is.
Yep.
10 to 50 gold pieces plus the cost of any expensive material. Oh, relatively common spell, first or second. Might cost 10 to 50 gold pieces plus the cost of expensive material
Right.
components.
The last time we looked at this, we said that doesn't help us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
The
conversation.
higher the level of spell, the harder.
So they only really give you first or the second level?
Yeah, first or second, such as cure wounds or identify, is easy in a city or easy enough in a city or town. It might cost 10 to 50 gold. Once found, finding someone able and willing to cast a higher level spell might involve traveling to a large city, perhaps one of the university or prominent temple. Once found, the spellcaster might ask for a service instead of payment, a kind of service that only adventurers can provide, such as retrieving a rare item from a dangerous locale or traversing a monster-infested wilderness to deliver something important to a distant settlement.
Did it and did it.
So,
This is,
whatever you make up, basically.
so if you're providing the diamonds, then 50 gold should cover the rest of the cost.
Bargain.
Alright, here is.
This is what, a third level spell? Revivify?
No,
Alright, let's
Always-
shift. Yes?
if your friend is willing to come back, it will work.
Yes.
If your friend is not willing to come back, it's going to be a waste of resources.
It will waste the resources.
The spell will consume it.
Maybe have a chit chat first.
Well, I did ask Rowan, what did he say? You said we retcon this?
Yeah, because that last one, if it was only stuff the body knows in life, then I wouldn't be able to tell you about, like, this place that my soul is now is, like I wouldn't be able to, the body wouldn't know anything about Rowan's soul or what's going on with it. And wouldn't know his intentions, I don't think.
So what would his body have said?
Like, if you asked him about
would you come back?
coming back, then his body would, of course I wish to continue living. I have work to do.
So I'd share that with Throck. And Graham said that as well.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's what the last living Rowan would have said.
And you kept him alive with what? Gentle repose?
Gentle repose, yeah.
Or kept them preserved.
In that moment.
Preserve my body.
Ends the time spent on raising the target from. Okay. He says, alright, well then, if this is what you wish.
It doesn't say anything about willingness.
No, but it has to be.
Yeah.
If the higher level spells are, then the third level spell has to be.
The higher level ones do say that?
Yeah, raise dead. Or resurrection.
Because this one's supposed
yeah.
to be within like a minute before their soul passes on, right?
If the
That's how
soul's
Revivify
Free and
works.
willing. Yep.
It's free and willing, yeah.
Wait, say that again, Drew?
Revivify is like immediately. It's within a minute
Yeah,
before
so
their
that-
soul is really passed on.
Yeah, so
Right.
you can't do that.
And
No,
you-
but in general, reposed them, which
It just keeps you from becoming undead, and you don't
Oh.
decay.
Well, but beyond that,
It also.
Right.
extend the time limit on raising the target from the dead for spells like Raise Dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spells
which
such
is
as raised dead.
all of them.
Since days.
Well, is Revivify considered like Raised Dead?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's raising.
Revivify, Raised
They're both-
Resurrection, True Resurrection are a continuum of the same spell.
yeah, they're all
levels
necromancy
up.
spells.
Yeah, he's doing necromancy. Mm-hmm. He used necromancy to keep them fresh.
Yeah.
You basically trapped his soul in his body, right?
Actually,
Like,
yeah.
Is it,
Yeah. This extends the
Protect-
time limit on raising target from the dead.
it does mention days, which is kind of weird since
yeah.
the spell he's about to cast is in terms of minutes.
Well, yeah, but since days spent under the influence of the spell don't count again. Well, just because the duration's 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah.
That's what it's talking about.
So if they didn't raise him in 10 days, then he couldn't do it anymore.
Then he couldn't do Revivify.
Well, you could because you can re-up the Gentle
Oh, yeah.
Repose.
Right, if you did that. But if you let it lapse
Right.
then he'd be regular dead, and you'd have the time limit of raised dead.
Well, Jeremy Crawford says gentle repose works with revivify.
Right, because they don't count against the
Sage
time
advice.
limit of the spell.
Thank you, Jeremy Crawford.
The time limit of revivify is a minute.
The D&D lead designer.
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty legit.
And the guy who wrote the player's handbook.
Thanks at Jeremy E. Crawford
Well done.
on
So you
Twitter.
did successfully trap his soul near his body, so it doesn't actually have a choice, right?
Yeah.
And it's just been, well, I mean, it still has a choice.
Yeah, so regardless of what it says, I always play any kind of raised spells completely up to the person who died.
Yeah.
Like, their soul has to want to come back.
Right.
So this is releasing the soul to either come back into the body or releasing the soul into, like, the next life.
Into the ether.
Yeah, that's that's an old school D&D thing that goes back to, like, first edition. So I always, that's the way my raids.
It's canon.
So,
Because if they come back forcefully, that's animate dead.
right.
Right.
That's it.
You can,
That's very
you can,
And it's also
Rowan
necromancy.
stands up,
seeing that right
and he
now.
flame
Yeah.
strikes the whole party
You can
because he's
force-
a death knight.
you can
now.
force them to come back if you want a death knight, which would be pretty awesome.
Rowan is
Death
Em-
Knight.
and MLS is now on fire.
It would be pretty cool.
It'd be really cool.
It would be pretty
It'd be
cool.
really cool. Let's do it. Bring them back.
Party of Death
Like
Knights.
rampaging Death Knight.
You
Rowan.
wanted all clerics.
We'll take care of vanishing.
Everything will vanish.
Everything will
Nothing can vanish.
Right.
Yep.
Anyways,
But yeah, so he takes the
Does it
diamonds.
trap their soul
I mean,
in their body?
It doesn't.
No,
I mean,
it
it just
preserves
says
the body.
preserves the corpse.
I don't think
Yeah.
it doesn't. None of that is keeping
Yeah.
the soul around. It preserves the body so the soul can return.
And the way y'all play it, the way I play it, his soul is there.
Oh, then never mind. Yeah,
Right, that's what I was saying. His soul is there.
Gotcha.
So now it's just whether his soul wants to continue to like become his essence again, or his soul like goes somewhere else.
And so is raised. Would you consider raised dead different? Like is drawing the soul back to the body after time?
It's still the same thing, right?
Well,
There's more
no.
time.
raised dead, you've got
There's
more time.
pass.
Raised
Yeah.
dead, you've got I don't know how long.
So in
before-
Revivify,
is a-
you save them so quickly that they're
Oh, so I'm sorry. I was thinking the general repose effect. So general repose effect
Gotcha.
does that.
general repose keeps the.
The
The
soul,
soul
bound,
intact. Yeah.
just haunting us till it dies off.
So you
There.
wouldn't have gone to the good place.
No.
No.
But nor would speak with dead actually
But speak
talk
with
soul.
dead doesn't talk with the soul.
talks-
Still
no,
just talks
talks
with the
to the
body.
Your soul would just
But
be
your soul
sitting
wouldn't have
there.
gone to the good place.
No,
you
it's
wouldn't
just laying there
right.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
limbo, which is awful.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thanks.
just watch.
You're welcome.
It is necromancy.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Your working conditions are brought to you by Duroc.
Oh, I don't think I like necromancy very much.
Necromancy's great.
Did I just ruin necromancy for you?
I'll bring a cleric in next character that dies. All
can't-
necromancy.
Yeah. Death cleric.
So he casts a spell. Now it's up to Rowan.
And takes a breath and
It worked.
How many diamonds are left?
That spent 3 diamonds.
ooh.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's good stuff. So we got,
Good job.
Yeah,
we got 7 diamonds left.
So with all the
Yeah.
diamonds roughly the same size?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, all right.
Because again,
Excellent.
they would attach to like a looks like
That's a good.
a
That's a good
pendant of
heist.
some kind.
So it's not. So it wouldn't be. None of them would be enough to bring back the others, because we had talked about
Like
raised
having
as a
one.
single
yeah.
big diamond.
Yeah.
None of them.
Revive-
None of them are that big,
Yeah.
but
But you've got 2 more revivifies.
Worth the diamonds.
Right. Plus
Yeah.
and
Plus
an
one.
extra diamond.
we'll work on it.
All right.
We can get
Right.
More. We can get more of those. I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're right. Those specifically say a diamond. A diamond.
So I need a diamond slot.
Diamonds.
Yeah.
Under your
Diamonds.
platinum.
Yep.
Yep.
Diamond pieces.
So 700 gold diamonds. Did a good job. Good purchase.
We did.
Rowan, welcome back.
What? That's strange.
We were.
You died.
Yes. And then you brought me here.
You almost died.
And now we're gonna get revenge. If you're willing.
You're
We
going
found Cebu's been taken.
to the Astral Sea.
No, to Minori in the Draconals.
We think.
You think?
by the half elf that was there when you killed Chimali in single combat.
Yes.
Yeah, you missed a lot since the astral.
Since yesterday.
Since yesterday.
For the day.
In 12 hours.
12 hours I've been dead.
Yeah.
I've been dead.
Pretty busy.
We came back really quick because you died and Graham died, and I point to the body next to him, and we weren't in a good spot.
I'd hoped he would survive.
Well, you
You both died at my feet. I wasn't able to help either of you.
Yes, that was
It was terrible.
it was a bad place.
It was a bad place.
But
Do I
We're
still
glad you're back.
remember everything?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Okay.
You've been cured.
and here's your stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Give him his axe and his whatever.
Your plate is piled up in a corner with your shield in front of it and your glaive tipped in the corner.
Thank you.
Rapafi will be glad to meet you back.
We should go see him.
Yeah, he was shattered.
Yes. I will definitely go see him.
So he doesn't look real great, right?
There's one hit. There's one hit point.
Crappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as he's dead.
Pretty bad.
You don't have the sickness.
No, but I'm not looking too healthy though.
Amazing.
Lots of wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were in a pretty quick hurry to go find Cebu. You think you're up for joining us, or maybe you should rest?
I think I'd like to rest.
That's reasonable. There's no point in getting killed again.
Hopefully they'll let me stay for some time.
Oh, they've been very welcoming.
It's good to know.
Here's your gold, by the way. And that over. And
Do you need it?
I don't think so. Do you need these potions, or do you mind if I hold on to them?
No. Take them. If you're going to find Minori at her fortress, you might need them.
That's kind of what I thought.
And if we run into the man with the sideways plate, then we'll bring back his breastplate for you.
Beware of him.
Yeah, we'll start to look at
Man.
And why is that?
He is more than he may appear to be. He's been causing trouble for a long time.
So you do know him.
Yes, I do.
Is
I encountered him quite some time ago.
he of use?
I think he has some role to play in all of this.
So we should take him alive if possible?
That would perhaps prove useful.
Okay. Alright.
He is very, well, I imagine he still is a very devout follower of Vecna.
Oh.
Huh.
You also described the tattoo. I forgot about that, right? Minori
Yeah, that she used to have one.
had it removed.
Yeah, the hand with the eye, but it's gone. And
What he did. He did.
or he did.
He did.
Oh, he had a.
He had
the tattoo.
He had. I went back and looked through
Okay.
that. 'Cause I was,
Yeah,
yeah.
I my notes. There were a lot of notes.
Yeah, he had the
Okay.
He
So
had
what
the
I
tattoo.
said was that he had a hand and eye tattoo that's been stripped off, and now is a battle axe.
That's correct.
I would have conveyed that.
He has a battle axe tattoo.
He does, where his hand and eye tattoo used to be. So perhaps he's not as involved as he once was, but I imagine still dangerous. He was only one of his group who survived after causing some terrible things in my home.
Really?
Yes. So he is not, you should not take him lightly.
We'll keep that in mind. The battle axe should break. There seem to be a lot of those floating around right now.
Battle
There was
axes?
a Cebu, upon his capture, said only in the towers at night can it stand. The battle axe stands outside but must be broken.
I think that's him.
And there's been several different battle axes. There was a vision of a red-skinned humanoid with two heads, a wolf and a serpent on a long neck, wielding a battle axe. That was corroborated by Wigbit spoke to the Farron's body, who had a vision that sounds similar to that.
Rowan, perhaps if you have time, you could go talk to Ravi about the prophecy. I just gave it to him yesterday for the first time. Maybe he has some insight.
Yes. I will. As soon as I'm feeling up to a walk, I will go see him.
I just find an acolyte and say, "You boy, can you pray for healing with Rowan? I'll pay you gold."
Immediately starts.
I give him 10 gold to do prayer for healing with Rowan.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of prayer for healing going on.
Good.
I bet 8 of that gold will actually make it into the offering plate.
8 of it? That's 5 more than I was expecting.
So, we're done here?
Yes.
I don't think we have time to wait. Cebu needs us.
And Duroc takes off his shield, and so he's got his spear and shield in one hand and his warhammer in the other.
Do you need anything of mine? You're free to take it if you need it. At the corner there's a glaive and a staff and a spear and a shield and plate armor. And...
No thank you. I appreciate it, but not quite my style.
No.
No.
I see, these are the weapons that I shall use, but I thank you for your offer. I look forward to fighting beside you again.
I hope you find him.
Just not tonight.
No. I hope you find him and can return him safely.
That is my hope as well.
We'll try.
You remember the keep?
Yes,
Efflessness.
I do.
Would you mind describing it to me again?
No, not at all.
I just want to make sure I got all the details right.
Well, as we approached through the plain, there was a tell about the patrol, and then this sloping hill up to a small keep that, if I remember right, had a doorway that was on the opposite side of the main fortress, and there was there were several rooms to the right. One just as you came in that had a stairwell, and then another set of cells
To the left.
and then there's one other room that we didn't go in.
I think we went in
Or did we go in both?
Yeah, I think
We
we're
went in
like,
all the
we've
rooms.
got time, we killed everybody.
So it was
Let's go
open.
in.
There was the one room with the stairwell that we did not go down because we weren't sure what was down there.
Right. And we weren't in any position to engage in anything else.
And there was
Glendeath and
right.
Harold Hogcollar.
Yep, Harold Hogcollar in the other room. And then there was a steep slope up to a larger fortress.
All right. I think that'll do it.
And there's a small group of guards. 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6. I don't know we didn't get a look at how many might be in the
No, that's fine.
main fortress.
We're just trying to get to the keep, I think is what we all agreed on.
It's a good point to approach from. The downward slope, the downward hillside side of the keep is hidden from the main fortress.
That's useful to know. And away we go.
Get well. The city
Thank you.
needs you.
I will.
You're looking better by the minute. Every minute you get back.
Yeah.
Hit points.
Some
May
hits.
the Lord bless you.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the healing down upon you. The rays of night. The rays of the moon. Apologize. I'm still not very good at this. All right.
Silly mumbo jumbo.
Yeah. Let's see what I roll.
Oh, yeah, I love this roll. I
Oh,
love it.
that's such a good. I rolled a 99.
Ooh, that is very good.
That is
Nailed
so
it.
good.
Nailed
I
it.
Nailed it.
Exactly where
Stuck
he
the
wants
landing,
to be.
even the Russian judges were impressed.
Yep.
Ah, so I get for rolling the new dice. All right, yeah. So y'all appear right in the middle of
Exactly where he planned us to go.
It was a good description. It's one of these guys.
Oh, look. Zepsol knife.
Zepsol knife.
Zepsol knife.
I mean, give me one more level.
When you don't it.
Well, it's not a knife. Radiant bolts.
Close
Whatever.
enough. Yeah.
It's light coming out of hands. So
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's the snowy place. that
Almost
y'all
like a soul
died in.
knife. Oh,
Yeah, we
that's-
don't need that place.
I don't need that
that's
place.
no
anymore.
That place is fun.
There's the old keep. Oh, I knocked you off. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that they gave him like this flat top. Why?
Because they're racist.
Hey, yeah, look at this
Pull
place.
this guy up.
Yeah.
This one, that guy right there.
This is a fun, exciting place. that we
Yeah,
all
this is where
love.
we were.
Yep.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old.
All right.
So where
So-
did he land us?
That's a good question.
Wherever he wanted to.
Yeah, anywhere he wanted. Oh, that's it. Those are the other two rooms I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So we went there and there.
Yeah.
For sure. And then,
And he was
or no,
rich.
we're there and, I don't know, somewhere. Oh, there and there, I guess. And then
That's where he,
out,
that's where he has
out
picturing.
the door. All right.
So if you will put
So
yourself down.
he's there.
Yeah.
Ephesus.
They are.
We're nearby. Mm-hmm. Good job, Ephesus. Oh, yeah, there's you. And where do you want to be, Wigbit?
Just wherever.
Let's do. Da-da. Not that there's a battle or anything.
What?
But, well,
Oh, no, we just want to know where we are.
about that.
who are they?
Hey.
No, we killed
What?
everybody.
Yeah.
Whoever's closest, I'm ready actioning, attacking.
So
He just came in hot.
Yeah,
Came in ready.
Yeah.
that's the only, like, he's not a...
No, he's a dwarf. He always comes in hot. Like, just ready
He
to
just
fight
comes in
wherever.
hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wherever he lands, ready to fight.
So as you appear, you see there are two.
Two measly guards. Certainly all there is.
Clearly, so clearly, these are. I mean, they look very barbarian-y, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Good. But they have spears in their hands. They're wearing hide armor, and so as you appear, they kind of
That one gets
They weren't
Who are
expecting
you?
this?
sacred flame, so they can make a saving throw versus dexterity.
Who is?
Him,
All right.
the one I'm surprising.
I rolled a 10.
All right.
I don't think that made it.
So they took 8 damage, and then 1, 2, 3. Is he already dead?
He's bloody.
Okay, because he's getting attacked now. Do I get advantage? Are we surprising them?
Yeah.
That didn't work very well.
I mean, it worked.
Dice on the floor. Dice down.
Those are probably Mike's two best rolls of the whole night, right
Yep.
there.
Damn, Robbie.
Oh, keep Robbie.
21?
Keep Robbie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can you do 3 damage?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he falls.
All right.
splat. Okay. Oh,
Like, who's next?
I think
everybody,
that one back there.
everybody has
Next.
a surprise round because they were not expecting somebody to teleport into the middle of
Well, sir,
their keep.
After
he
you.
is
Fine.
together.
Rogue tag team.
This will be quick.
Oh, I rolled poorly.
Oh, yeah, I rolled poorly. 26 to hit? Yeah.
Yeah, he hit him twice actually.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't, but he did.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Fine.
bonus action.
Yeah, 'cause
23 to hit.
You're part of
He
the
only hit him one time.
What?
He's
Oh,
he's a
pardon
rogue.
me.
He's a rogue.
He's ridiculous.
He's part
I
one.
hate this character already. He's so gonna die. This will be the one I do not care about killing. Drew, he gets no death saving throws. He just dies.
He just
When he
doesn't
gets
matter.
If your rogue goes down,
when he gets
you go
zero, he just
A
dies.
rogue monk multi-class?
That's what monks and druids in this world. That's what
I'm
happens to
doing
them.
sneak
They just
attack,
fell
so
down.
I
Saves
guess.
for rogues and monks.
They
got it.
just fell down
You
and
get, oh
died.
yeah,
Rogue.
no, you get sneak attack.
That's 11
We
on
did
the
that
sneak
on
attack,
purpose.
You can stop.
and that's
Okay.
7 on the non-sneak
wait.
attack.
Hold on. Actually, he had 14.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
it took the second hit to bring him down.
All right.
All right. But he's down.
Just
You punched him to death.
I punched him in the kidney and then right in the back of the head.
and I just watched. 'Cause you didn't need me. I mean,
I'll listen carefully and
and that was
smell
all.
for people
That was
and-
all very quiet. Oh yeah, that one I
Smell
kicked
for
that one
people.
last time. I tell you when we were here, when you were still in New York. That was after I broke the top off mine and then couldn't
you
get
were really on a roll.
and then couldn't get the glass out and then I kicked that one. So I just couldn't. I wasn't allowed to have beer at that time. Well, I guess and then I'll take my I made a melee attack, so I'll take my bonus dash action.
Well, you can. I mean, You didn't really swing at him if you didn't want to.
I did.
Okay. You put him down too.
See what's up there.
All right. Let's see why I pulled it out, dummy.
Man, being fast is great.
Oh, it's so nice. How fast are you? Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
You're pretty good.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Excellent.
So at the end of the round,
Plus the backseat ridiculousness.
that door
They're
opens.
real fast.
And
Too.
there's a dude standing there. He's like,
Oh.
what?
Yeah, they're so fast.
What?
Especially if they just need to get somewhere and stop her around.
Yep.
Say you.
Stupid. You know.
Yeah, I do
Murdered us
know.
with
I
one.
chased you all over.
You murdered one of us.
Yeah. Well. Hey, Wigbit, there's one over there.
He's not dead yet.
Nope.
I haven't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can go
He's
now.
7
or what,
squares
we're
from
in
you.
initiative or what.
Well, yeah, because you haven't done anything this round, so effectively you were holding.
Okay. Well, when I see him, I'll charge at him.
Yeah.
He's 7 away.
Yeah.
7 away.
2, 3,
Is your
4,
movement
5, 6.
35?
Far.
Yep. So 6 puts you there.
No, I think he was. Yeah, I think he had one more.
7 would be there.
No, I think
Didn't I count?
you actually counted a square like. You could have
Oh.
just diagonally straight because the
Oh,
door.
'cause he
the door
did.
is here.
Okay. Oh, so
Yeah,
he made
so,
it. Oh, all right.
'cause your move is 35, right?
No.
No, he's 30. Yeah, that's
Oh,
okay.
you're
He's 30.
All right, you haven't reached that level yet, have you?
No, well, not in Barbarian, no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can get there then, if that's what you wanted to do.
I guess, yeah.
Do you have a javelin?
I'm trying to keep my cool.
It's really hard to play barbarian without raging.
I'm breathing. And actually, I'll pull out my shield
Okay.
and yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. You're not gonna throw anything at him or anything?
No, I'm trying to keep it cool right now.
Say we've come with Tretherian behind us, and we will have our gnome.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Alright, let's roll initiative
I
for
don't
this
know
guy.
who that is.
I go on 6.
Oh.
This guy's not gonna have a chance to talk.
It's probably possible that y'all go, at least some of y'all are gonna go before me.
I got 15.
21.
21, 15,
18.
18.
22.
Well, okay. That's also rolling. These are. He rolled,
Oh, yeah.
he rolled
Helpless.
1. Just standing.
He's just along for the
You know, he
ride.
just cast a pretty big spell.
Right, he did
He's,
it well. He was just,
Catching his breath.
no, he's just chilling, yeah.
He did what he was supposed to. That was the hard part.
Ooh, but he did that doesn't do anything. Yeah, so actually, unknown is first.
So you can move and dash and get there.
I can just move and get
He'd
there.
already moved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I
blue,
ran over there.
Or shadow.
But then
Unknown blue shadow.
he's not really where I want him to be.
Just wait.
Yeah, I mean he probably will just be dead anyway. I'll just hold.
Okay. 21.
Look over. See he's taken care of. Hold.
All right. 18.
I will take a step forward.
All right.
And murder him.
Recklessly attack him. I
All right.
can do that out of rage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will recklessly attack him.
You still get your
So that's 20
hit.
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
22. And
you just don't get
Just
rage.
act.
Just don't get rage damage, which I always forgot when I was attacking out of.
Yeah.
George's
yeah,
nuts.
no, it's pretty
Alright,
weak.
oh, sorry,
I'm
Josh, I
shielded.
did 2
Yeah,
less
this is pretty shitty. 6 damage,
All right. What do we have?
unless he's a monstrosity.
He is not a monstrosity, and you have
That'll be
bloody.
it.
You've bloodied him with the 6.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. I'll jump in there then.
Okay.
Let's try to stab him.
Stab him in the door.
Probably not. 11.
That is a miss.
Yep. I try to attack him, so I'll just go over here.
Bonus action disengage and just.
No, I made a melee attack against him, so I can just
Oh, right.
dash away. Of
course.
And he can't OA me.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm a rogue.
Yeah.
What?
He's that kind of rogue.
Yeah. Yeah, mobile feat. So if I make a melee attack, whether I hit or miss, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't OA me.
In and out.
So I take my bonus dash.
So you have a free disengage, basically?
Probably rogues
Yep.
need to. Rogues probably need
There's
to
two
die.
free
every single
disengages.
Yeah.
The only class left is
Bonus
fighter.
action.
Yeah, so I can.
What's
Yeah.
that?
The only class left is fighter. Everything else
The
died.
generic ones, all the like
Yeah.
Eldritch things, no, they're all
No,
dead
no,
too.
no.
It's just the generic fighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I ran up and stabbed at him and missed and ran away.
It is your turn, sir.
Not Rowan.
No.
You
I don't
can
want
make
to
a
be near
dexterity
anything.
save.
We're not gonna roll that die.
Stand and
We're gonna
fight?
try the new die.
No.
I rolled a 15.
That's the spell save DC.
Then that is a spell save.
Alright.
Did I survive?
There.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, okay.
One,
Sacred
two,
flame.
3, 4.
Yeah,
And I'll attack him.
swing your warhammer around the door for it.
Yeah, this is a good central location.
So how do you
Advantage.
cast a spell and attack? Is that like a?
Because I'm a.
multi-attack?
I rolled a 20.
Ooh.
Ooh, that'll do it, I think.
I bet he's dead.
It's probably dead.
Because I'm a war cleric.
We have bonus action for Sacred Flame?
Nice.
No, it's
Oh,
a
no.
standard action, but it's I get a bonus action attack after casting an attack spell.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes. War.
They're all dead,
9.
too.
What's that?
They're all
More
dead, too.
clerics.
War clerics?
When the vanishing strikes the world, these are
Yep.
all the classes that are going away.
This is the real
Just
reason
making
for the
a
vanishing.
list.
You just want to get rid of things.
Right, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just want to know which
Sacred
one.
Flame.
It targets classes.
Oh, I would have also gotten
How much damage did you say? More than 6?
9.
Yeah, so he falls.
Another guard bites the dust.
Oh, Sacred Flame's 2d8 at 5th level.
Oh. So you need 2 more of those.
Well then.
Right?
Cantrips. Love cantrips.
Yeah. Cantrips are pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right. That's and then Ethel's turn.
I'm looking around. It's like, who else is here?
Appears it's rather quiet.
Crouch down and start searching this guy.
right.
Junk.
Junk.
Bunch
I
of
assume.
junk armor, junk weapons. Not worth carrying.
Yeah, he's got the hide armor, spear.
Nope.
That's what he's got.
Okay.
Junk.
I'll take the spear.
If you're interested in hide armor and a spear. Okay.
Nope. I'll take the spear.
Okay.
Could have uses.
All right.
Like throwing into something.
And I'll check in on this room next to me.
Okay. It looked like a little lookout post for people that were coming in, and you can see there's a little window there.
I'll go look through it.
Yeah. Then you can look outside and see the
Nobody's
bridge.
coming.
It's covered, yeah. And then you can kind of see out the other. Yeah, they're all like windows that you can see. And you don't like looking this way. You can see mountainous land swooping like down and away from you.
So we need to be going that way. I'll come back out and join them.
Yeah, and I mean, you take a minute and you kind of look through. You don't find anybody in the cells, and you don't find any other guards. When you come in here, you can look through one of the posts, and you can actually see this fortress, like in the distance up a hill. Yep, up there. And just looking at it, you can see that, like from where you are, that there is just a path that runs. So it's about a 10-foot wide path that runs from like over here, and then up, and then kind of runs up to what's clearly like a gate of some kind. And then the rest of the space around it is, as I said, it looks terribly sloped, treacherously sloped. It really looks like that the fortress was built. You could probably tell this. Definitely looks like it was built for defensive purposes. I mean, more than it's a fortress. So any attacking army coming up that slope would have a really hard time. Well, there it is.
Do we check the stairs? Or we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's check in
that-
there and see if
downstairs.
there's any way
That,
to.
that's up, down, right? Up, down?
Up, down, yeah.
Okay.
So the up part, just you can tell it kind of leads up to the walls. So
Let's peek out
you know,
there.
and most of them are intact, although there's some that are crumbling away.
Right there and there.
Going
And there.
down the stairs.
Quietly.
Get up to the walls from here. Doesn't seem useful.
I'm going to use my stone cunning to try to find hidden doors or anything.
It's good.
So when you come down here, it's not just like that. It actually leads down, and then there's clearly like an underground, you know, maybe a living space or something. There's a few unoccupied rooms down here. I mean, you know, you take a little bit of time to check the doors and make sure nothing's going to jump out and
search
bite
around.
you. Search around, yeah. But you don't see anything down here. So whatever was down here isn't down here anymore. There is one passageway that you specifically using stone cutting. It leads in that direction, but it's
Perfect.
blocked off.
Not perfect.
It's
Not perfect
like
at all.
collapsed.
See, I told you we could find another way in.
It's a 6th level spell.
What is a 6th level spell?
Move Earth.
You just need mold earth. That's a cantrip. I think. There's a cantrip. An earth cantrip. Aren't you a druid?
No, they're dead, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yep, all
Along with the monks.
dead.
Yep.
So what's the way in? Are we
Oh, we clear this out.
obviously shouldn't walk up the path?
No.
But
No. No, we just
It's
clear
the
this
last
out
thing
and
we
we
should
walk
do.
in from where they do not expect.
that's
We don't have
gonna
to.
take a while, by
Maybe.
my estimation.
Maybe.
What's
Maybe
the.
not.
How much of the ceiling looks filled?
A lot.
Like, is it completely covered over? See, this will take hours.
What else are we doing?
Saving the gnome who might be dead in minutes.
No, not if we get killed ourselves.
I think we might be climbing the hill.
Does sound like a terrible plan.
It does.
Just getting shot at as we walk up.
Well, not where you can get shot, but
Yeah, looking up at it, it doesn't seem like there's many ways unless you want to, climb like I do.
There might be another way in.
There's probably
One of
another
the
way.
other sides. We could
Just
take
have to scout around.
we could take a look.
While you start trying to clear this rubble. Well, no, maybe you'll be better than you think.
And if we find another way before you're done, then you
There
can
we go.
stop.
Right. I think this is equitable work.
I mean, we'll be in danger.
Yes, of course. Everybody's good at what they're good at. You do what you're good at, we'll do what we're good at.
I'm not as sure about this.
We'll be fine.
We're seekers, right?
Yeah.
We're going to go seek.
I'm not sure that's such a great idea.
Splitting up the party. That's never gone wrong. Ever.
Look, if anything looks
Except every time it's happened in this campaign.
Right.
if anything
That ends
looks
tragically.
if anything looks the least bit problematic, we'll just come back.
Right. Yeah, we're pretty fast.
There's been a lot of dead seekers and collectors lately. I think that's
Yeah.
best to stay together.
But they never met us. They'll never see us. We'll be fine.
No. They won't even know we're there.
Right.
We're just gonna go look.
Right.
Nothing else. We'll keep our distance.
Right. Mostly. Okay. Well, it sounds like we got a plan.
Yes, I think so.
All right. Well, you work on this rubble. We'll be back real soon.
Just wait a moment.
Why? What?
I thought we were in a
thought we
hurry
made
to
a-
rescue this gnome.
Right. I thought we just made a decision.
There's no purpose to removing this rubble. We can't make it through it.
Ah, so we do need another way.
So we'll go look.
Right.
Say, wig that, Ephilis.
I mean, we go look for another way together.
There we go.
But
Look over the guy in armor. Look over the frog guy. Look over Evelis. I do not think you are as good at this as you think you are.
So we were thinking about doing
Well, I
this
mean,
quietly.
you can run
Always.
points.
Quietly
We're
at
going to do that.
No
first.
problem with that, but
Very
we should be
quietly.
within
Yeah,
earshot
like
at least.
Man,
Quietly.
we're both pretty fast. I think we'll be all right. We can run back to you before they even can pull out their bows.
Well, at that point, we should be very close. And
Ah, but we got a defensible position, right? Is that not what you would say, Mr. Warman?
we're not here for defense.
War dwarf, I
We're here for extraction.
Right.
Get the gnome. Get out.
Yes, but that is something you must do quietly, and I do not think either or any of the three of you are that quiet. I could be wrong. But the way we came
You're
in,
right,
it does
but-
not seem quiet at all.
None of them spoke.
Right? But you came in with your flashing and your bashing, and it's very loud.
Yelling and
Ah. Well,
I just don't think it wise us to sit inside and
I mean,
wait.
okay. If you want to come with, you can come with. But I'll
keep
we'll
watch
do
from
what we
the
can to
keep watch
shush you
from
as we
the
can.
keep watch from the wall maybe if you want. I mean, don't let them see you.
All right, we can all go together. It's it is what it is. Maybe we go just a little bit ahead.
That seems fine.
Okay, that sounds good. All right. Well, if you can keep track of us, we'll be just ahead.
Right.
We rogue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rogue squad.
Yeah.
At it
Rogue
again.
squad.
So I was
right.
looking at
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just whichever.
Like
I guess
group stealth?
whichever. Oh
well,
boy.
someone's
Whichever side looks the more likely to have a way in.
Oh, like whether we go.
Yeah,
Left or
like
right,
whether we
right?
go that way or that way around it. Like if there's one that's obvious, if not, then whatever. Flip a coin.
I mean, they're both pretty heavily sloped on
Yeah,
the sides we've seen.
and so as you kind of look up at it, I mean, you can tell that the fortress is built into the mountain. So there's not like necessarily a way to like approach it from
Different side.
like a backside.
Right, because it's in the mountain.
It's in the mountain.
But that means you could approach it from above.
In theory,
Yeah.
Great. Well, soft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go up the side
Yeah.
where they can't see us.
Do you have a climbing speed?
Yeah,
So do I.
right?
Yeah. Of course. Lots of it.
Yeah. I've got some. I got pittons and a hammer. I got
Yep,
everything
same.
we need.
Yep. I do like climbing.
Climbing's good. I like climbing too.
so when you come out, which way are you going?
Well, that's what we're trying to. So, I mean, is it?
Yeah, like
They
can we
both
see
look
from?
equally treacherous.
Yeah, like, can we
So
see
we're
from
looking around
here
the
which?
sides of this.
I'm gonna,
Oh
I'm gonna
boy.
move this right now.
Ooh.
You guys need to retreat here because you're getting killed.
Well, yeah, it'll be
right.
ready.
Yeah, we can put it back up.
Those.
So, the idea is that, alright, if we call this keep. And then, so there's this path that runs
Nope.
up to here.
Not doing that.
And to scale, not to scale.
Yep.
General.
Fortress. And then, like, all the,
Yep.
so the ground is like that.
And how yeah, how far back does this mountain side start?
So when you get to there's
Yeah, I guess the path goes that way then.
yeah. So like there's some space here. Here, I'll use a different color just so
Ooh.
everybody can see it. So like it's kind of like one of these things.
Okay.
So
Great.
there's some spaces there.
That's wonderful.
Then again, it's all
Oh,
like
yeah.
this. You can't really see what's that close from here. But,
Generally, what are we seeing for a height to the top of this?
from here to here.
Yeah, well, no, just like from the bottom of the fortress to the top of the fortress.
Oh, the bottom of the fortress to the top of the
Yes. We'll worry about
How
that
tall?
first part. Second.
Yeah.
That is a great question.
Are you saying from the keep up to the fortress?
From the bottom of the fortress to the top of the fortress.
How tall is the
Just
wall?
how tall is the fortress?
Yeah, roughly. I mean, obviously, we're not looking out going, oh, man, let me get my protractor. That's my new protractor. Yeah, entire string it. La, 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 la.
I know I wrote this down somewhere. So I knew the question
You
was
knew?
going to be asked.
One of us would ask a question about
No, I can't.
something you normally don't ask questions
Find
about.
it.
How tall is the fortress? Because we plan on starting from the top.
Yep. Seems like the best way to do it.
I have to say
honestly.
it worked out so far so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top down.
Yep.
Always works.
I never expect it.
Nope.
I think doors are the way in.
Silly.
Right on this. $30
Oh. Okay.
That's
All right. So now what
Easy.
about from the keep to the fortress?
easy.
You mean the slope?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like how far is it?
from
So like I said, this is from here to here is 500
500
feet or
feet.
so.
Oh, right.
And most of that is up.
Right. And so the pathway itself makes it manageable to.
Right.
but don't run up the pathway.
Yeah. What about no,
Yeah. Terrible idea.
So I've got 100 feet of rope.
I've got
How much rope does everybody
I
have?
have 50
And
feet of
start
rope.
looking around, see if there's rope in the keep.
Explorer's kit is 100, is that right?
50, I
I
thought.
think it's generally 50 in any kind of
Oh,
kit.
50. And then a climber's kit, does that come with more rope?
No, I just bought more rope.
You find like 20 feet of rope that's been like severed into certain places, like in the cells.
Yeah,
So
not much.
you can
Not
tie
much.
them together, but yeah.
Yeah.
That won't work well.
How strong is Duroc?
14 strength.
Oh, right?
It's 14 strong.
Ooh,
Yes.
okay. Not bad.
So if I could create a distraction,
Uh-huh.
how much time would you need to get in?
Or I mean, like me personally?
I mean, the fort.
Oh,
To get in?
Hey, that
Oh,
could take some
well.
time.
I
A few
mean,
minutes. You mean from here up to there?
Or from wherever it is that you deem that it's feasible to start from. Like if you can get some way up close, I could create a bit of a distraction.
I mean, so from would this be climbing or
500?
running?
Oh, yeah. Because it's steep and treacherous?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it would be.
So is it like
it would be
difficult terrain or
is
is
it-
it climbing?
It's climbing.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's what I was looking for the rope. I mean, as long as we're all tied together, we use some pittons. I mean, that's going to make some noise, but
to climb up that.
Yeah, we're also going at the slowest.
Two squares around.
25. Because you get half your speed, but you can double move. Climb.
Double climb.
Double climb.
Double climb.
Action climb.
You can double climb, right? Yeah.
Move, climb.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're moving 25 feet around for 500 feet.
I mean,
60.
I could get to the Citadel in like half a minute-ish. But I don't know about the rest of it.
60
Oh,
total?
I could climb 80.
What's you? Look at you.
I'm a thief.
Yeah, that's really good.
I gotta climb buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess as long as
Second story work. Best class feature ever.
I guess
Sometimes
as long as
very
I
useful.
can take a quick rest, I can climb 120 in a round. And then I pause and do another 120.
Yeah.
So 60 a round. So 180 or 40 is good. You never think you're going to need it. And it comes in handy.
Second story work, it's like,
Because what does it give you? It just
It
gives
gives you a climb speed of your speed. Like, it doesn't cost you extra speed to climb.
That's really good.
So I can climb 80 feet around.
Yeah.
It's pretty fast.
It's quite fast.
Yeah.
I'm a
Well,
thief.
I mean, you triple move.
Or triple move. Oh, yeah, that's
you
right.
got
Oh, because I
bonus
can bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so
120 around.
I can climb 120 feet around. I'm a
If you're
very good
attacking,
climber.
Another bonus move.
I'm a very good climber.
What's that?
If he's attacking, you can go faster, right?
What?
But no, because
No.
he uses action for attack.
Yeah.
Well, and
that's right.
it just gives you basically a free disengage, doesn't give you a free move.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get the.
Okay.
I can take the bonus action dash with cunning action.
Right.
But then, if I make a melee attack, it just lets me be free of OAs against that thing.
I see.
Yeah, you can move 80 around, I can move 60,
but-
but our slowest is 25.
Yeah.
So we can.
So it depends on how you want to do this.
Right, and we can guide the way. But yeah, so 25. 20 rounds, 2 minutes.
Yeah, and we don't
2
have.
minutes at best.
Like, we only have. Well, I guess.
I mean, you just.
So I was trying to think if we got up there faster and then they were like halfway up and we threw a rope down, would that help them at all?
There's not enough of a consistent spot. Like you just drop a rope straight down and climb up.
Okay.
Right, we don't have enough rope.
We have enough to get halfway,
We got 250.
right? Because 50, 50, 50, 100,
Yep. So we got 250
And 20.
and 20.
and 20.
And if, I don't know,
That's
I don't know if Ephelis has.
That's
I
trash.
don't know what kind of pack Ephelis has got on his
He
back.
actually doesn't have any rope.
What a loser. You didn't buy your starter pack?
You didn't-
Come on, man.
He spent it along. I mean,
He doesn't have a starter pack
He
anymore.
used that rope a while ago.
Yeah,
That
starter
rope
pack
fell
went
into a
away.
lava pit or something.
yeah,
Who
he's like,
knows?
whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, like we could,
Yeah.
we could be guiding the way as they climb with us.
Yeah.
Is it possible that we could get halfway up without being in danger, like he said? Like, get into a position a little bit ways up without...
Unless he's
risking-
saying like he can just bamf us right to there.
Like a what?
Like bamf. That's
Yeah.
teleport.
Oh, bam.
Nightcrawler bamf. Unless he's trying to say he can just get us to
No.
the base of the.
I think he was going to try to
fortress.
get their attention on him.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
or
He said
whatever
something
he's doing.
like,
Create a distraction.
Where you want to start
create a
from.
distraction once we get to where we want to start from. Is that, can we get part way up without, like, how far? I mean,
Without
500.
being
I mean, are
seen?
there crevices we can hide in?
They
for
won't
all
be
the
looking that way either.
shrubbery.
Except if they are.
Right.
Yeah, then
They
we'll
could be
find out
bored.
real quick.
He'd be super bored just staring around, going,
Yeah.
"What the hell's going on out there?"
They might
Oh,
have
look, there's
individuals on the wall.
There's 4 people
Hey,
climbing
that's
up
weird. I should probably tell somebody about that.
there. Yeah.
I will tell them next break.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just,
They'll probably
maybe I'll
die.
just shoot at him.
This isn't the Princess Bride. There's no way he
Yeah.
can make it.
Yeah.
So what if, should we do it the other way? Should I go up the mountain and create a distraction and y'all go up the path?
Oh, I did not know that we wanted to go up the path. Besides, I do like this idea of just climbing up the tiny fortress.
Can we hide along the sides of the pathway?
No.
No.
But I mean, could we?
I mean, that looks like the pathway was clearly created, and they've kind of somebody has at least done a good job of shaving away the sides, so it'd be impossible to.
Gotcha.
You know,
I mean, but could we make our way more out here
And then
and then make
Try
our
to-
way up? Like, would this be?
like, we
more
can get
out
all
of
the
the
way
way.
out there.
and you have to go like further back, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll take us just more minutes.
Yeah. And I mean, we could try not to be seen up
Yeah.
the side, but
We could not be seen. But I mean, that might be
One of
more
us.
out of the way and farther out of the way that maybe we can pull up in through here.
yeah. Especially like, I mean, if he is actually going to do it, some kind of distraction over that way,
Right.
and we're going this way.
And ideally, attention is drawn the other direction.
Yeah.
So how long should I wait?
We will be right back.
5 minutes?
Go scout out. Yeah.
Yeah.
To go like
So
kind of
that's
scout
about
out
500 feet.
here.
Okay.
Look up. Start to get an estimate based on the slowest among us.
Okay.
What if you could start setting a lead? No, because that's splitting up the party.
Yeah. I thought about it.
What could go wrong?
Nothing.
I mean, nothing as long as you're not seen, otherwise you die.
Right. You wouldn't be. Probably.
You already have a backup character.
I do. It's
Robbie.
actually, yeah. I just updated them.
Robbie. And Roland's back.
Just
Right.
I mean, yeah, this is yeah.
yeah,
Right.
just in
Run
case.
ahead.
Yeah, just run up
Both of you run ahead. We'll catch
there. Actually,
up.
new plan. Send
New
the
plan,
rogues up
split
there.
the party, go.
Send the rogues. Like, oh, they died? Weird.
Oh no, what are we gonna do? Well, we need characters. I guess we got characters.
It's like, I got you guys these 2 brand new red shirts.
But yeah, I guess more because we know this is gonna be a couple minutes up at least.
Yeah.
So it's more estimating this path or this, going this way, getting up, and then getting over.
So you think you'd have to go, so back and then forward to get back to that point you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's going to take you about 10 minutes to go back and forward.
Okay. And then a few minutes.
And then we're
up
And
to-
then you're at that
climbing.
500 feet. Yeah.
And is this
and-
was
well,
this?
yeah,
I'm sorry, was
is
this
it-
flatter, or is this all still climbing?
It's hard to tell.
okay.
okay.
Yeah,
So we
I
don't
guess it's
really
up
know
there.
until we get there whether we're still climbing or.
I mean, you think
Walking.
when you start to get closer, you'll be able to make out a little more about the landscape, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's
From here we wouldn't see. It's up there.
It's up there.
Slipping up this hill.
All right, so we come back, report.
Yeah.
15 minutes. Because it was 10 to that, 2 to this.
During that time, I'm going to go down and inspect the dirt and see, like, is
we
it an
wanna-
illusion? Is it real?
Is there some way to?
Is there a way to burrow through the top part?
We don't need to make a full tunnel.
Maybe at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's definitely real. I mean, you start moving things around, it's definitely real.
So we want them to start the distraction in about 10 minutes.
You just
So it's going
it's really
while
hard
we're
to tell
starting
about
to climb.
how much is collapsed.
Yeah. And how hard is it to move the dirt?
Yeah.
Is it pretty well set up?
It's been there for a while.
So,
Yeah.
It'll take longer than 15 minutes.
either way, you get a workout.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, come back.
I don't have a shovel or anything, so that's sort of a moot point. I don't imagine there's a shovel laying around in here. A shovel and a pickaxe.
As it happens.
Well, I think we left those in Chult, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's about 10 minutes before we start really climbing, and then a few minutes up the slope. Maybe about 10 minutes after we leave, then yeah, whatever kind of distraction you want to put over on the other side. That might give us a nice way up without them looking and seeing all shinies.
Alright.
I use some of the dirt to put onto my plate armor so that it's more matte.
Ah,
It's something.
that's something. It's good. It's very good.
So when you come back, then it's not
Not a shiny.
Right.
Not quite as reflective.
right.
All right, that's the plan.
Does Wigbit do this very well?
Climbing?
I mean,
Climbing,
stealthily
sneaking.
climbing.
stealthily. climbing.
Yeah, decently.
Okay. All right.
He's trained in both.
There you
All
go.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And does The Rock want to be a bit stronger for the climb?
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
For an
Actually-
hour, The Rock, you could have strength
About
23.
something.
Actually, you know what would be a really good idea? Is to give Shadow strength 23, and then he zips up there with a rope and pulls us up.
For the last 250 feet.
No, he pulls us up 250 and then sets the rope again, zips up, and then pulls us up the next 250.
This guy's
Do
clever.
that.
Clever.
Well, what is strength 23? Is that, like,
Yeah, I don't know that that's all of
Enough
our
to
weights.
pull.
Well, all
it's
of
not
your-
actually a Frost or Giant
Oh,
strength?
I guess it'd be your two weights.
How much
Right.
can you
How would I
pull?
need it?
I'm 160.
That is Frost Giant / Stone Giant strength.
Yeah.
Like that's what their strength is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But could you pull up 3 other
Well,
people?
I'm gonna find out.
I mean, I'd climb myself.
Okay. 2 other people.
I actually have a climbing speed.
One of them wearing. What are you wearing?
Plate armor?
One of them wearing
Let's
blades.
find out how much I can pull.
Blades kind of heavy.
Mostly
Pretty
naked.
heavy. Most that's true. He's mostly naked. So he's just base weight plus pack.
Yeah, and I'm 240,
And I
let's
can
say.
climb pretty
So-
easily at 30.
Push, drag, or so drag. Basically, I'd be dragging.
Yeah.
30 times your strength score. So 23, so 690 pounds.
I mean, yeah, you could do
I
it.
could drag 690 pounds.
So you could pull up the 2 of them.
Uh-huh. That's why he's the lead. Oh, wait, no, he's the leader.
Who's the leader?
don't
Wait,
know.
there's a leader? I thought this was a
He's
democracy.
he's the leader.
Of course. He teleported us, so he must be the leader.
Not the leader.
I mean, he's the one that told us we could go in the room. Must be the leader.
Mhm.
But either way, same plan.
Is that what you were doing?
I mean,
Well, I mean, 10 minutes to there, and then either way we're
and then
climbing.
either I'm drinking a potion and running and pulling them up, or we're all climbing.
Together.
I don't know.
That'd be faster.
The speed, either way, well, I mean, how quickly do you
Oh, yeah,
pull?
how-
I mean, is it going to be
Right.
more than 25 feet around that he's able to pull? Because the slowest speed is 25 feet around.
Right.
So, I mean, how quickly do you drag?
Push,
Yeah.
drag, or lift.
I mean, it gives a weight, but it doesn't give a speed of,
Yeah. Well, there's like the
or you move half your
encumbered
speed.
thing, right?
Encumbrance.
Like if you're over,
If you carry weight in excess of 5 times your strength score, you are encumbered,
Which
means
means
your
you move.
speed drops by 10 feet.
Oh,
okay.
If
So
carry
if
weight
you-
in excess of 10
wait a
times,
second.
It's not a
Wait
question
a
of
second.
his speed. Like, it's not how fast he goes.
But if I'm
it's
dragging
not-
them,
because
unless
if
you
he's,
just tie-
if he's got
yeah. If I'm just dragging them,
And
Uh,
that's just tied to
I'm
your
climbing
waist.
at 90 feet around.
which is 80.
Well,
Oh,
that,
wait, but he
so
wouldn't
so
even
it'd
be
be
encumbered.
30, 60, 90.
He wouldn't be encumbered.
Because it's
Why?
5 times as...
Yeah, you're not encumbered. It's not going to be 5 times.
The weight of them.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Oh.
5 times the strength score will be 115
gotcha,
pounds.
gotcha.
So I'll be encumbered. So my
Yeah.
speed drops by 10.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'll
90
be
around.
climbing at 30, so 90 around.
is it 10 times your strength score?
For encumbered is 5 times.
It's not 10 times. No. But it says if you're 10 times your strength score, then you're heavily encumbered.
Which is
Speed drops by 20 feet, and you
30.
have disadvantage on ability checks,
Okay.
attack rolls,
It
and
would be
saving
more than
throws
230.
okay.
that use strength,
Yeah.
dexterity, constitution.
Yeah.
So I'd be heavily encumbered.
Moving 60.
So I'd be going 60 around,
With disadvantage on
dragging
everything.
you.
Disadvantage on everything, including climbing.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you had to make a climb check, you'd be doing it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
There's a chance you might have to make a climb check.
I'm just
bet-
presenting
I
the
bet
option. You
somebody
are
would
climbing
like
the side of a mountain here.
Dragging 2 bodies up with me on a rope.
It's probably better to
Just go.
climb together. Because otherwise you got to take the disadvantage on climbing.
Yeah. Although, you look like he was thinking about something.
Oh, it's more of a. It's not going to help you with the climb.
But what comes
I can
after
only,
the climb?
can only give it to 3 of you. How can I give it to all 4 of you?
Well,
What
what
is
is
it you
it?
are giving?
Well, it just gives you a little boost.
Oh, and speed?
No, and hardiness. Maybe it will allow you to take 1 more hit.
Okay, they can use that. Yeah, you
I
can
figured
take
these 2 could use it.
it. I'll be fine. You take it.
I mean, I would like to not get stabbed or punched or
That's why this would be good.
whacked or otherwise.
Well, it's not going to help you not get stabbed or punched. It just
No, I
help
take
you.
care of that on my own,
Right.
generally.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
But,
do that for them.
I mean, flip a coin for us. It doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
Why don't y'all flip the coins? Y'all seem like y'all know how to do the coin
All right,
flipping thing.
which...
I will be heads.
Is there sleight of hand going on here?
Is there like
Nope.
No.
Okay. So it's you.
Was there going to be a sleight of hand trick? Oh, you lost! Right, so he casts something, and the 3 of you have an extra of 5 hit points, and your max hit points go up by 5.
Oh.
So not even temporary, like for real.
For real?
That's an
That
interesting...
should last most of
Oh.
the day.
Oh.
Johnny, I hate to mention this now, but I have a asterisk in my conditions.
Oh, you do, and I had a
Oh.
right.
I
I
had
thought we
something
got
for them.
those removed.
After you removed yours.
Remove affliction.
Yeah, because we had said that you would do
Oh,
it
yeah.
to Wigbit as well.
Yeah. You don't have an asterisk.
Oh.
That happened at the end of the night.
Too bad.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I removed affliction.
Next time we go to the Astral Sea.
Yep. We'll make sure to all get an
Yeah.
asterisk again.
Sorry, I thought that we mentioned that.
Cleared that one up.
Yeah, you don't have an asterisk.
I remember you saying you did it. I couldn't remember if everybody had done it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah, nothing was going to happen yet anyway.
No.
It was really anticlimactic. Anyway.
No climax there.
No
you get
climax.
no climax from that.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
So 15 minutes?
217.
10 minutes.
217.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep. So 10 minutes to get around there.
And then we'll be
And then-
climbing for about 2 to 3 minutes.
And he does whatever he does.
Yeah, so at 10 minutes we want him to do whatever he does, so they're looking that way while we climb.
And yeah, and I think when we get out to this spot, we'll kind of...
If he can see us, I don't know whether or not he'd be able to see
Yeah,
us.
or
from there.
Wait, did we say he was going to do that at 10? I thought he was going to do it at 15.
he's gonna do it at 10
Do it at,
when we're starting to
I don't
climb,
know how distracting it's going to be, but
just so we don't get seen on the... Well, how long can he keep it up for?
what is he
This distraction.
doing?
I mean, I can do a lot of things, but it may drain me for if we need to not use everything before we get inside.
Let's do it 13, 14, 15, somewhere in there once we get a little bit higher towards the fortress.
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
Great. I'm sure it will be fine.
Or if they
Very nice climb.
start firing at us.
Ah, yes, then would be a
Do
good
it
time
then.
for something to be more distracting as well.
All right.
Great.
I can see that far. I will.
Okay.
All right.
Wonderful.
Well, I'm sure you will see and hear of a twang of a bow or something.
Yes, or maybe
Shouting of men.
or maybe
going,
very
"Ah,
faint-
there are things there.
or a faint from this direction.
All right. Good luck.
Or a,
Thank you very much.
All right. Toss me off a little silver here. Since he's dead. Since he's dead now.
uh-oh.
He's dead now.
Dead. No.
Okay. Yes, we split up the party.
All right, well,
Let's die.
that's
the
what
party.
happens. Yep.
All right. So you got over 10 minutes is no problem.
Yep.
Okay. And now the climb up.
I'll
Strap each other
climb.
together. You can take lead. I'll take. We got pittance and everything to as we go. Okay, you don't have to strap
Okay.
yourself. Like.
Sure. I mean, no, it's fine.
Well, actually, you don't
I'm
need
just
to.
worried about
You don't necessarily need to strap.
The
yourself.
less.
Well, that's.
I don't know if I want to be tied to someone.
But you don't have to. But as long as you're putting in the pittance, so they get
Yeah.
tied to the.
Oh, yeah.
pittance. Yeah.
I'll put pins in.
Okay.
Fine.
I'll give them. I'll give them all of mine. So
I
you
don't-
got 20 now.
Okay.
I have some too.
right.
Tarak, do you want the potion for the climb?
The strength potion?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it'll also help you inside.
yeah. It
It'll
will
last
help
an
inside.
hour.
Yeah.
Yes,
hour,
an
yeah.
hour.
A tasty fingernail?
Ooh, you have to drink a giant's fingernail.
That's pretty good.
Ooh,
Frost giant fingernail.
I wonder what that tastes like.
Not good. Probably a toenail. Not an actual fingernail, but a toenail. That's why it's so small.
Yep.
That's Only like that big.
I bet they don't clean their toenails very
They
often.
do not. No, I mean fingernails are
know.
bad enough, but the toenails.
Yeah.
Probably
And they
why
walk
it's so
around with no
murky.
shoes on
Yeah.
because they're giants.
Kind of poop they've stepped in.
Yeah.
You should definitely
So-
drink it.
I mean, we might as well, right?
Yeah,
I
might as
don't
well.
want to drink it. Yeah.
Gotta
you
use these
use
potions.
it. I
Yeah.
know.
All right. So you drink the potion of Frost Giant's drink.
Yeah, so I've got
23 strength.
23 strength,
That's pretty great.
so it's plus 6.
Yep. Do you have athletics trained? Then plus
Yeah, I
that.
do.
There you go. 6 plus, so you have plus 9 on your athletics checks. Pretty nice.
There you go.
Is it faster to jump than climb?
He's gonna like Hulk jump up the.
I don't know if that's an option because it's vertical jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody understands.
Yeah. But yeah, Hulk jumping would be amazing.
It would.
Right?
Yeah. That's like Storm Giant strength.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's stronger than. Yeah. Any of those giants, maybe.
I think so too.
Isn't even 30.
He might be more than that.
Yeah. I don't think he fits on our scale.
So what speed are we moving?
25. You can move
I'm
faster if
going.
you want to lay them.
Yeah, I'm going slightly faster just to stay enough ahead of them to
Just lay them-
like do pittance.
Okay.
However,
Okay.
I mean,
How many
'cause we-
pittons do you
I
have?
have 30 now.
yeah, you got 30, and I mean, I can always pick them up as we go and pass them up.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
that way I'll just keep putting in pittance on the
10,
way
15
up.
feet.
Yeah.
So there's a drop.
Enough.
It's a short
Yeah.
drop.
Enough to make them. Yeah. Not fall all the way down the thing.
Okay. So like for the first half of the climb, as long as you're doing that, you actually don't need to make rolls. You're just, you're
Yeah. It's a nice
You're
easy
moving at
climb.
a pace and you're pitting your way up.
As we
Yep.
go, I'd take the pittons out.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, it's pretty slow climbing,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's so slow. 25 around.
Ugh.
Oof.
So you are 10 rounds. So you're a minute out.
Yeah.
Minute-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get to about halfway up, you hear an explosion come from the distance.
Perfect. I got
All
that.
right.
Yep. Gussie exploded.
And then you hear some. Don't you die.
Distraction.
And then you hear some distant shouting.
I guess they know we're
That's
here.
going on.
Oh, good.
Or they know.
And so, we'll find out what happens next episode.
Oh, a cliffhanger.
There we go. A literal cliffhanger.